Hey, Colton. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. We will be there in a few minutes. Take our weather back. It's freezing here. I know, it's so cold. So I can't take it back because we have it here too. Matt's here. He's said he's pretty hot, so. Well, hello. Welcome to the stream. Today, here you go. Here's your mic.
Excellent.
So tonight I have Conor Digital Envy who is joining me, and it's his birthday this week, so we got birthday beats for him, which is
very
amazing.
Excited.
Yeah. So I'll just do a little introduction of you for those who don't know Conor. He is originally from Toronto. And he developed a passion for music at a very young age. Being from one of the largest cities in the nation, his influences ranged from a large spectrum of genres. Conor never learned composition theory or took classes in school, but he felt a strong connection with music, and he's always kept it close to him through the years to come. He was taught and mentored by a close friend. Hopefully you'll tell us a little bit more about this person.
Shout out to Craig Blissetti.
Yes.
I see you watching.
Amazing. He found an outlet for his passion in music, audio production, and performances in electronic music. So welcome, Conor. So happy to have you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be fun. So we will do the same thing as last week, and we'll do a little Q&A with Conor just to get to know him, and then we will jump into the music after. So hi, Sashi. Thank you for joining us. Nice to see you.
Sashi, what up?
Okay, so first question, how did you get into DJing or producing? And how long have you been doing it for?
Oh my God, well, I started probably around 26. A close friend mentored me, taught me. I started on Tractor.
Okay, I feel like so many people started on Tractor.
Definitely,
Do you still use Tractor? Or?
Well, I originally obviously started on vinyl.
Okay.
But really when I got into it,
Well, so you need to teach me vinyl because I don't know how to play vinyl.
Absolutely.
You or Matt needs to teach me how to play on vinyl.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Started at 26, mentored by a close friend, Craig Blassetti, what up? I never knew, I never took any music lessons or had any theory or training on music, but I had, just like you said, a strong connection to it.
Yeah.
And I finally found an outlet to, express my passion for sound and music.
That's amazing.
So, and, I always knew what was cool on the radio, what was garbage, what was trash.
Yeah,
what
keep it up here.
Sorry.
So can hear you. Just so everyone can hear you.
So
what was trash? Did you say what was trash on the, on the radio?
What's good, what's banging, what's trash. And
I don't know. I might like some of the trash.
100%, yeah. I got those guilty pleasures.
Hey, Aaron. Thanks for joining.
What up, Aaron? Thanks for coming, bro. Finally, I could express my passion for music. Playing, obviously, starting out other people's records. And then once I, came to a point where I mastered the mixing elements of it, I wanted to start making my own music because, you hit that point where you start making your own music with different elements of other people's music, right? Taking a bass line from one song, taking a kick and a snare and a hi-hat from another.
All those things you like, all the things you like in the songs,
And that was wonderful. That was the wonderful thing about Tractors, that, you had that capability with those 4 decks to, kind of get those elements out of each song. Yeah. And kind of make your own.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Okay.
So it's great. I loved it. I love electronics. I'm a nerd. Super nerd. So.
I feel like most people I know that are DJs are. I feel like I am too. So it's great. I've found my people.
100%. Absolutely. I was raised on classic rock. And obviously hip hop, being from Toronto. And I really didn't get into electronic music or house until I moved out west when I was 18.
Okay. And how did you get into it when you were that old? Like, what were your early influences?
Well, the early influences has to be the Canadian duo Toronto natives, Mastercraft. That was my first electronic show. I went to Oil City in Edmonton. That venue doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah, okay, I haven't heard of it.
It was in 2007 or something like that. And oh my God, it rocked my world. It was just this little rectangle cut in the side of the wall, and just sweat all over the walls, and so many people just slaves to these people. And it was just incredible. I loved it, and I immediately got attracted to it, and the rest is history.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Especially, I've never heard of those places, but I feel like there's so many where it's like you get into, I know like the early places that I got into music, like Government and stuff, like no longer around.
Yes. Government, Cool House, The Orange. That whole place. It's Rebel now, but I definitely went to a couple Layers of Love. I saw Mastercraft and Deadmau5 there. And of course, the Docs too. As well,
okay, those are all great ones. And what about your favorite genre to DJ? And I know, so I know we're gonna play some disco house, some tech house tonight. Is that is that your favorite?
I'm a lover of all genres of music.
Yeah.
There's a quote, I can't think about it now. I'm not gonna rack my brain for 15 minutes, but
we'll just be here waiting.
Oh yeah, anybody hating on any certain genre of music simply doesn't know in which context it's meant to be enjoyed.
Yeah, Matt, stop hating on my music.
Exactly. So, but early on, obviously electro, more of that heavy stuff, Justice, Daft Punk, Wolfgang Gardner, like just electro, right? But as I, dove into electronic dance music, I found a real attraction to that deep house, that swingy groove, that beautiful bass line that kind of took me, right? So, and I fell in love with it, and that was it.
Okay, and here we are. You fell in love, and here we are. Okay.
So favorite genre to play. It depends, obviously, on the venue that I'm playing.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
When I'm in a lounge, I'll play deep house and disco.
Yeah.
When I'm at a club like Rum Runners or London Music Hall, tech house all the way.
Yeah.
And then when I'm playing, an outdoor festival, bass house, 100%.
Okay, so like those are your favorite, like for those venues. But like, your personal favorite?
Personal favorite.
Yeah, like what you love,
man,
what you love to play.
It's got to be house, baby.
Okay,
house,
that's great. I feel that. All right. So what do you think is the biggest, what is the biggest highlight for you in your DJ or your production career so far?
Wow. Well, I have to take one that was extremely profound. Fozzy Fest, which is in Fernie, British Columbia, just south of Fernie, actually, in Lake Koocanusa. I played on a beach in front of 1,000+ people.
A beach.
And, man, there were so many people I couldn't even see their faces. It was just like waves like this. It was just incredible. Amazing production. Shout out to all the organizers at Fozzy Fest. All my experiences attending West Coast festivals to Bass Coast. Big shout out to Bass Coast.
Oh, that's one I want to go to.
Big shout out to Shambhala. Oh my God, Northern Lights. There's tons that I've been.
Yeah, so you liked Bass Coast? You recommend it?
Bass Coast is a boutique festival. Highly recommended. They have some of the most rarest and most unique bookings that you'll ever see come to even North America.
Okay.
So highly, 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 highly recommend it.
Great. I like that recommendation. I definitely want to check it out. I heard it's like a female-run festival.
It is,
so
yes, absolutely. Liz
into
Thompson.
And I've seen the librarian.
In the librarian, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and she was fantastic. Like one of my favorite sets that I've heard. So that's cool.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what do you love most about the electronic music scene, and what's one thing that you would change?
Well, I love the fact that you can go to a venue solo or with people and just kind of connect with, a person that you've never met before or an artist. Just the inclusivity that it has for, to give people platforms to be able to express their love for music. So.
Yeah. That's a really good point. I mean, even thinking about Rum Runners this Saturday, we went to see Gen X play.
Yeah.
Gen X?
How was that?
So good. He was amazing. But
I saw Aaron's opening sets, a couple of videos. Amazing, dude. You look like you smashed it.
Everyone crushed it. Castro was amazing. Aaron was amazing.
Cool.
Gen X was amazing.
Nice.
But right beforehand, we were in the green room, and it was just like me and him and chatting, and I'm like, this is so cool. Like, I feel like, when do you get to do that? Like, other 100%. Than like these kind of shows. So
absolutely,
it's so cool.
That's an amazing. Like, when you get the opportunity to meet an artist, just ask as many questions as you can, and just pretty much interview them. Like,
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
Yeah. We're learning from you.
Yeah.
I see the chat is going crazy with. I'm just gonna check in.
What up, chat?
I think.
What up, chat room?
I just saw that Sashi was like, "Is Matt a troll or something?" And I'm like, "Yes."
He's trolling.
he's a troll. Yeah, he's also London? A local DJ. But
what up, London?
That's amazing. And we've got a first-time chatter. Oh, hey, it's me, Leslie. Yes.
Oh, yes. Shout out, Leslie.
All night long. We agree with you.
My girl.
We agree with you. Okay, so what's some advice that you would have for new DJs who are just starting out? Some advice that you wish you had when you started.
Oh, my God, yeah. Well, I always say to people, don't play the music you think other people want to hear. Use this opportunity to project your own style and your own energy out to that audience. And the number 2 biggest one is hearing protection.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Protect your ears, guys.
Hearing protection. I had custom earplugs done, like musician ones, because that is so important. If you love music, I agree, you want to be able to hear it in the future. Yeah, and the music is so loud when you go out.
God, when you spend that many nights in nightclubs, you don't really feel it happening, but you're losing, your hearing, and
not just in the moment, because like it might be hard to hear something after, but then like with repeated exposure.
100%. Well, I have my audio engineering degree. I spent $20,000 on it, and these ears are worth $20,000.
Yeah, that's worth it. You want to protect them. That makes
100%.
sense. Matt doesn't like being called a local DJ.
Yo, he's international.
Yeah, Sashi, we love you. Okay, so what about how do you get ready before a set? Do you have any preset rituals or anything you do to help get you prepared or get you, I don't know, like ready?
Well,
ready
it's very odd.
stage?
Obviously, you know, after almost 20 years of DJing, I have folders that are ready to go with cue points and all that good stuff. But for beginner DJs, do as much prep as you can, because the more preparation you do, the more fun you can have, and you don't really have to focus on, you know, kind of going off the top of the dome when it comes to performing, right? Get a nice base or a foundation under you, you know, throw tracks in that you may not know once in a while, kind of keep you on your toes, but the more prep you do, the more hugs and high fives you can give.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I feel like
totally,
because people are always like coming up and like, I don't know, maybe they want to ask you a question or like whatever, and they can throw you off your game.
Absolutely.
So
the more you can interact with your audience, the more smoke breaks you can take, I guess.
That's funny.
But yeah, so what other advice? Yeah, just stay true to your sound. You know, don't try to identify yourself as something that is trending. You know, just be yourself, project that energy, and you'll find someone in that audience that will connect with you.
I think that's a good point because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, this is what you want to hear. And of course, like depending on the venue, you might have to play things that you don't necessarily love.
100%.
But there's definitely going to be opportunities where you can play the stuff you love. And then, yeah, you'll find people who will resonate with it.
Exactly.
And that's
100%.
I think that's great. Okay, what's your setup like at home? And
well, I've never had the opportunity to own such a beautiful machine as this.
I'm still paying this thing off. It's my baby.
So
I told him to put his drink over there because I was
yeah,
I know. I was like, I don't trust me, so.
Exactly. Well, I have a Tractor S4. I've had it for absolutely a million years. And so, you know, if...
Tractor for the win.
The Tractor for the win, honestly. I mean, the other controllers are really chunky and they're fucking huge, to be honest.
Yeah, this one's good. This one's like a decent. It's still chunky, but I can carry it.
I feel like it has more capabilities than the S4, though. But
it's a little more
this
portable.
one is like, you know, a quarter of it, and it's so easy to bring to house parties or move from, you know, your bedroom to your kitchen or whatever else, right?
That's handy.
Yeah, portability was my main focus when it came to at-home stuff. So
that makes sense. I still have my first controller that I use to like cue things and like if I'm traveling or something, I just throw it. It goes in a backpack. 100%. So I totally understand. Like if you had one, it's like, well, you want one that you can,
Absolutely. And I mean, you can even go even smaller than that. Get Pioneer We DJ on your phone. And, you know, when I'm on a train or, you know, like on a plane or whatever, I'm queuing up cue points and doing preparation and experimenting just on the phone kind of thing, right?
Oh, that's so cool.
I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of
the
equipment.
We DJ app?
Yeah, We DJ. Yeah,
okay.
From Pioneer too. It's absolutely dope. Tractor has one too as well, but I like the Pioneer one.
Yeah, Aaron's saying Tractor. He's got he uses Tractor and Pioneer. So
yeah, 100%. I know that you're a Tractor guy.
So is Mikey. Mikey's a Tractor guy too.
That's so cool. Yeah.
And I think Kosa. I'm like, I just name off all of his, like so many people.
No, I think Kosa
has both.
Kosa has that.
He has CDJs, but he also uses Tractor.
He's got that amazing rig too. That was like $12,000. Oh my god! I tried to convince him like 3 or 4 times to bring it to compás, but he's like, nah, man, not a chance.
That's fair.
Yeah. If you pay me more, I will.
Oh, Mikey's hopping in the chat. He's like, Tractor, yes.
Yeah, Tractor for the win. Honestly, Native Instruments. I actually had the honor of being the Native Instruments product specialist for the School of Remix in Vancouver.
Oh, that's so cool.
So when I went and got my audio engineering degree, I would go to school in the morning and then go to School of Remix and teach DJ instruction and audio production too as well. So
we learned so much from this guy.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to be able to, you know, test out all the products and stuff like that. So
that's very cool.
Yeah, really cool. Everybody was Serato and vinyl and CDJ, so they needed that Tractor specialist. So slid right in there.
Cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I love teaching. Yeah. Anybody out there need lessons? hit me up.
I was going to say, what's your favorite thing to teach? You like teaching DJing or like other things?
Oh my God. Well, I would have to say when it comes to teaching mixing music, song structure. I think that's the most important.
Okay, like arrangement, that sort of thing.
Right?
Yeah,
Like we all can master these buttons and knobs and jog wheels really fast, but it's the song structure and you know, the mixing styles that you really have to dig deep into.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe I'll learn something tonight.
Maybe.
Okay, well, I got like one more question, and then we're going to hop into the music. So let's see. What are you most excited for this year? Do you have an upcoming event?
Oh my gosh, I'm really glad that you said that. So I have me and Matt, of course, have been...
Our lovely friendly troll. No, just kidding.
We have been doing litter box for the last, I think, me and you were on the second one. So.
Yeah, I think back last summer.
So I think we're on like litter
June,
box
maybe?
5 or 6 or something like that. We brought LeBaron James, Paranoid Jack.
So good.
And then Matt, of course, is taking a step back to finish his album, which is highly anticipated.
Can't wait.
Really excited for that,
wait.
man. So I kind of just took the lead, let him have that Litterbox brand. Not let him, but kind of moved away from the Litterbox brand and started my own residency. It has entails called compás, which is transcribed into tempo or beat in Spanish.
Yeah, I wondered what that was when it was first launched.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what that means.
What is that? Yeah. So I got a little Spanish in me, so I had to.
Okay, that explains it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's been incredible. I've had Basso and Kosa and Cow and Mikey the Kid.
Yeah, he's coming on.
Very highly anticipated. We were very excited for number 2. So number 1 went off the chain, and it was just a vibe. You know what I mean? Like, we're not there to sell tickets or make money or anything like that. It's kind of like a whole bunch of DJs throwing a house party.
Yeah, it's amazing. Actually, so Sashi, who's in the chat, is coming to Dollhouse, which is my version of this at Heads and Tails.
Dollhouse has been popping off.
On February 21st. So, yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
It's like it's a great space.
35.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, 35-person capacity venue.
Yeah.
It's like having all your friends.
Yeah,
in a
it's
warm, little cozy bar.
I love the venue.
It's so cool.
It's a nice spot.
Shout out to Jazz and Greg. We love you very much.
We do. Okay, so before we get into the music, I have one more thing. So just 1 second. Are you ready?
Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
A little surprise for him because it's his birthday, so I got him some happy birthday cupcakes.
Thank you so much.
So you're welcome. Thanks for coming on. So you didn't have to eat them right now, but you can. All right, we will see you back in just a few minutes with the music. So we'll see you in a few.